Hey, what's up, my little TisaTells? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Blac Chyna, you might be trying to, open your own house of worship? That's right. You've been saved, and now you want to save the masses. But guess who she approached about joining with her, or at least making appearances? The streets were saying it was Kanye West. Y'all, now listen. If this mess is true, oh my God, Chris, Kim, Chloe, Kylie especially, you know their heads are going to be imploding. Y'all, let's actually get into this, all right? Now, just to let you guys know, this is a blind item from Crazy Days and Nights. Now, I do have to say, it is a blind item. I'm going to read it to you. It sounds like they're talking about Chyna. I'm sorry, Angela White, right? Now, how do we know that this is about Angela? Well, or how do we know if it's true? We don't. However, Crazy Days and Nights has been pretty good with a lot of gossip they actually break on their blind items. And it seems to me they've been right more often than they're wrong. But this could be one of the time. You know what? Let me just shut up and actually read what it says, and then let's discuss, right? They said the farmer, now again, I find this very derogatory, but Chyna says she's not afraid of her past. So they said the former stripper turned reality star. And when I first read that, I was like, then they said turned peace star. And I said, are they talking about Kim? But I don't think Kim has enough rhythm to be a stripper. I mean, no shade, right? But we all saw her on Dancing with the Stars. Would you remember when Kim got LASIK surgery? Because she was literally doing the robot while they had on samba music, right? They were like, you're supposed to be doing the cha-cha, and she looked like she's doing a robot, right? And listen, as a fellow person with no rhythm, I felt Kim's pain. However, I did have to laugh out loud when she literally got LASIK surgery in the middle of the dance competition so she wouldn't have to quit. She could just say, oh, I'm not doing this anymore. Oh, what a time to be alive. Anyway, right? So then I was like, okay, the P-star could be Kim, because she's P-star turned reality star. But again, I don't think she has enough rhythm for the stripping part. So then I said, okay, maybe it's not her. Again, maybe there are some rhythmless strippers. I don't know. If you guys know of any, please let me know in the comments if it's possible. All right. But again, I felt Kim's pain as a member of the Rhythmless Nation. I was like, how's she going to get out of this one? Because, I know that stage fright is hitting her hard. And it's already hard to have no rhythm when you're nervous. So anyway, let's move on, right? So they said the former stripper turned reality star turned P-star turned celebrity, which would be Kim. But with Kim, they like to say turned businesswoman, is using her bought and paid for degree to start her own church. And yes, she has asked the former A+ list rapper to be a part of it. Now, this sounds like Chyna to me, and it would make sense. Again, let me just say this, right? This definitely would make sense, even though Chloe thinks this is all a scam and she's making it up. Let me tell you why. In the pros, she has been on a spiritual journey, big time, right? And she's invited all of us to come. She's been baptized. She quit her OnlyFans, and it was giving her a cute little coin, right? What else? She removed that demonic tattoo. Demonic was her words. I didn't even know what that was. Honestly, when I used to see that tattoo on her, I thought it was like a little troll kid or something sitting there. I had no idea it was like Baal, the satanic god of chaos and whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, fine, right? She removed the tattoo. She said, thank you, God, for saving me. She removed all the filler out of her face and her body, which I always wondered why she even had the filler in her face or body, because she always had a really beautiful, strong bone structure. And her body was banging, especially when you see those pictures from when she was even 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, she did all this stuff. She's been posting on Instagram, inspirational stuff, letting people know you have to challenge yourself. She does seem like she's getting into the motivational self-help world. And you know what? If this is true, and if she is, I'm not mad at it. Who better to talk to people that are having difficulties, that have been judged, that have put themselves in situations where they did not like themselves, love themselves. This is Chyna's words. Who else better that has been judged, has been this, to actually speak to someone who might be in the same situation? I could definitely see her in the self-help circuit, 100%. Now, about this church, I saw a lot of people online in the comment sections poo-pooing, being like, how dare she, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And that's what I want to say. Y'all, stop that. Kris Jenner has a church, okay? And it's fine. When Kris Jenner was exposed by Ray J, if he can be believed, speaking of which, side note, tangent time, where is Ray J? Something tells me he settled because he's been mighty quiet. You know what? I'm going to dig into that and get back to y'all on that. Okay? But my whole point of the matter is, Kris Jenner was exposed by Ray J, if his words can be considered true, as literally orchestrating a tape with her daughter to propel her into notoriety, fame, and get a reality TV show. She helps her. I mean, come on. And she's fine to have a church. And the only things people talk about is the fact that it's like, you know, one big tax escapade or whatnot. Again, if Kris Jenner can try, and let's actually be real about not a lot of churches, but we all know that there are some churches where the preachers act super questionable with the congregation, and they're allowed to exist too. Again, I'm not gatekeeping, right? If she can find, save, enlighten, spread the word, spread that love that's in her heart, what would be the problem with this? As far as her buying that degree, listen, she said it was honorary. She's saved. I have a soft spot for Angela. I will take her explanation. She did not buy her degree. The person that actually gives the degrees can be bought. But I think that he gave Angela a degree because it's free advertising. Listen, I don't know. Let's move on. She said she didn't buy the degree. Let's just move on. Okay, let's move on. As far as Kanye West has never supported Chyna at all. I'm sure she did ask him because that's Chyna. She's a businesswoman and she's trying to make amends. She was even wearing a Kim Kardashian, you know, that's Dream's auntie. She was wearing her shirt. She's trying to make amends with the Kardashian and live her life in forgiveness and love. Fine. Y'all can doubt her. Not y'all, but people have doubted Blac Chyna. But until we see evidence that she is not living in that truth and walking in that light, I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, for God's sakes, give her a chance to mess up, if at all she messes up. So anyway, back to her asking Ye to be a part of it. I could see her doing that. And I could also see Ye saying no. One, I don't think he's ever been cool with Chyna. He was instrumental in the Kylie thing. I didn't forget about that. That was sus, bombastic side eye, right? He was cool with Kylie. All that stuff. I don't think he's ever really co-signed Chyna. I remember he had beef because Chyna, Amber Rose, and Chyna were really close friends at one time. All that stuff. I also can't see him getting involved because let's be real, Ye is in his quiet boy era. He don't really say much. Honestly, he says he's not running for president. He's doing nothing but laying up with his wife and focusing on his kids and his Donda Academy. So I don't think that's happening. Now, I know that there are a lot of naysayers. We'll talk about that in a different video. But y'all, what do you think? Would you support this church? Seriously, what? Maybe she can do some soul winning. Maybe she can save a few souls, or at the very least, maybe she can actually. Wouldn't it be funny? You know what Chyna should do? Chyna should start ghostwriting memes. Because wouldn't it be ironic if Khloe snatched one of those memes up and put it on her Instagram, and then she could tag Khloe and be like, thanks, Khloe Kardashian. Okay, let me stop. But what do y'all think about this? Would you support it? Do you think that there's any substance to this blind item? And what do you think about her starting like a church? She has her doctorates in theology. Shut up. It was honorary, but she still has her doctorates in theology. Do you think that's where she's going? She's trying to start a church? Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.